This is not what I came here for, but I guess
Where'd
we're doing
you now?
quests of every single color. Hey, Peppy.
Finally, you're here. This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlan's disappeared.
How and why?
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls.
Is he just asleep? Peppy's here. I see.
In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
Have you checked the surveillance cameras?
Of course. I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded.
Oh,
it still hasn't
that's
been fully
unfortunate.
repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages.
Especially considering how much he looks up to you.
I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange.
I agree with that. The entries for last week are pretty odd too.
Don't worry about those.
Okay.
I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlan is a grown man with his own plans. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
You don't have any clues. How can I?
Oh
my
I
god.
have a secret weapon. Say hello to...
The second option. It was sometimes guys just need some alone time. Anyway, Peppy.
Peppy.
Is Peppy gonna just track him down? Hey, Peppy.
Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
So why haven't you done that already? Then am I still needed?
Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlan,
Can't you just send Peppy by himself?
wouldn't that make Arlan look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together. Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Okay. Follow Peppy. Alright, Peppy, you're on. He's so cute. I don't care that you're slow. You're too adorable. Look at his stumpy little legs. This is going to take a long time, isn't it?
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlan was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova?
Casanova?
Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest.
Look at Peppy. I just noticed he's got a little spaceship on his back.
It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
That's a bit optimistic, but okay, I'll try my best. Hi.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me.
Not an approval.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you? I'm a bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later.
The dog says it's urgent. You've asked Capote about Arlan.
Arlan? Yes. I know him.
That sounds real
After all,
convincing.
my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Yeah.
Everyone
what
knows
I'm
the most
feeling.
important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's Life Wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlan recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlan's secret.
Exaggerate the urgency and importance of the situation. Spares no effort in praising Capote's character.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain Arlan had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer, but answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he... no more.
His words match Arlan's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
You've asked Capote about the trial of the heart.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it?
No, you said it.
What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlan. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
Peppy, get him! Threaten Capote with dismissal from the space station. Tempt Capote with a promotion.
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he is.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank. Everyone knows that.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the trial.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base. How could you think up something so terrible? You're not just lost, my friend. You've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
So he absolutely does want to take advantage of
No
this.
need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix this injustice for you ourselves.
You've been surrounded by the Master Capote fan club and listened to a frustratingly long lecture, thus gradually forgetting what you're going to ask. Wow. Text lasts a very long time.
The fringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
We're still going?
They went through everything with you? I'm sure you reflected deeply on your actions. Well, I'll pretend I never heard the things you said. Think before you act in the future, please. Of course, if you haven't reflected enough, we can always talk more in private. Right now, I need to hurry to a meeting.
I can't let him get away like this.
Okay, we'll threaten him with dismissal
Dare
instead.
to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me. Wanna threaten to kill me while you're at it? I've said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlan.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They've recorded Arlan's conversation with Capote? I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
This is also very dramatic.
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
Oh, yeah, sure, 100%.
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlan's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
Please don't. I don't want it.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
Okay. Which one of these is the one I need? Personal clues you learned to Asta. Asta, can you make sense of this drivel? I don't want to read it. It's just going to stain and sully my eyes. It's you. Thanks for helping out at the station. Did you encounter some problems? We've got plenty of clues. You've told Asta what just happened and the clues you found. Why is the text so big?
What happened to you, Arlan? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
Let's look at the materials first.
Yeah, I guess that's our starting point.
Read the fan reply card.
This handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlan's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure. Yuck, so slimy. It does sound like Capote.
Limited edition snapshot.
Looks like a candid shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlan? So Arlan did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
He already said he went to see him. We already have verbal evidence. Anyway, has this got the transcript in it?
Even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently. Is this an audio transcript?
The following is a transcript of the recording. Come on, Captain Arlan. You didn't have to get into the role. I'm sorry, Professor. I just can't think of you as an overbearing boss. Close your eyes and try to feel it. After all, this is your trial of the heart. Listen to my instructions and let's try again. Arlan, come to my office. Time waits for no one, and every minute of my life, time is precious. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm coming over right away. Wrong. Big mistake. Captain Arlan, you can't just be so submissive. If you were tasked with something beyond your scope of your work, would you also take off immediately like you just did? Oh dear. If you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss, it looks like your heart is going to have to put in some serious training.
So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlan sees me.
Yeah, that's a bit odd, because I thought he really liked you. Maybe it isn't about you. Maybe does he have some other supervisor?
I need to talk to him. Let's hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
This is a very long quest. I wasn't expecting it to be so long. All right, Peppy. Where are we going now? Peppy? Peppy? Where are you, boy? There he is. Okay, Peppy. After you. There's an enemy that way. I don't know about that. Oh, Peppy seems pretty insistent. Oh. There are people standing in opposition. None of them are Arlan. It's Dan Heng.
That's Dan Heng and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
I mean, I wasn't expecting combat, but let's go. Oh my, you're new. What are you? Reverberating Carol. Ooh!
Is that all?
Sweet baby Jesus.
In the name of Landau, years of cold.
I should have done that before I took the second hit,
We
but oh
shall
well.
never fall!
What level are you?
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death
revealed in an instant.
Doesn't work on anybody, but use it on him, please.
This sanctuary is but a vision. Right.
Time to twirl!
Alrighty. Abuse them, dear.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep me down?
Oh, I meant to hit Q, not E. God damn it, I'm so used to Genshin. Here I was, using the mouse, and the time I decided to hit the keyboard, I fuck it up. Typical.
Let's go. Take this!
Yeah.
Time to twirl!
Yeah. Peppy's looking at Dan Heng expectantly.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to protect a friend. I'm here to fight a lost
Then be
friend.
careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
So you know he's not here as well.
Yes, Brother Dan Heng.
You saw Arlan?
Yes, he's with March, but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Okay.
Brother Arlan's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlan already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
And he still has time to get work done? I find that unrealistic. What kind of trial is it?
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way. Brother Arlan's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss, so I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
I can follow Dan Heng's logic. He's a bear among horses. That's pretty sadistic, Dan Heng.
I think Brother Dan Heng is pretty smart.
Brother Arlan only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
Did Arlan leave anything with you?
He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlan smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlan in combat.
Of the mirror. Did Arlan mention what that meant?
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it. Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it. Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
Do you know why Arlan is undertaking this trial?
No, he didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlan doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
And that's the point. Or the
Brother
problem,
Arlan is a
rather.
fierce fighter with an eye for detail. If you don't understand his reason for doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
Zoomed in? What does that even mean, buddy?
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
Okay.
If you want to find Arlan, just contact March.
Okay. Pass on the clues you learned to Asta. Asta's literally right there. I don't need to pass anything over.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlan, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
Calm down. Let's look at the clues first.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
The ID pass.
There's a photo of Peppy on the pass.
Aww.
I got Arlan to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but was that giving him too much extra pressure? Aw. Maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
Brick and ceiling tile.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlan must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters.
And the footprint.
It's Arlan's shoe size, all right. And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
Let's get the clues.
Yeah. We need to find Arlan quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy, let's get going.
Okay. Keep feeling peppy. I can't interact with Peppy though. What? Maybe Peppy needs to go somewhere else. Yes, Peppy needs to go to the supply zone. Pepe! Okay, March, where are you? I don't
So Peppy
see
can
her.
locate March just by looking at a photo of her.
That is unusual. Wouldn't he need a
Is he
scent?
really using scent to track?
I didn't know that he is. If it's a photo. Is it a magical scent? Well, this is where March normally is, but March isn't currently here. Oh, there's March. Arlan is not with her, though.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
The enthusiasm for Peppy and then just nothing for me. Is Arlan not with you? Nice of you to acknowledge the canine before me.
Hey, he's a new face and you're not. Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlan's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't look at me, look at the dog if you're talking to the dog.
Isn't here. He's gone off to investigate.
Investigate what? Did he mention anything about a trial?
He kept harping on about Dan Heng being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me.
Why did you split up?
We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing, but when he heard that, he said Mr. Dan Heng was right, and then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Going after him where, though? Where are we going? Track down the suspicious crystals and find Arlan. Alrighty. Oh, these crystals! Yeah, I found them suspicious from the moment I found them.
I read that Stelleron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlan?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
So you're saying these crystals are created by the Stellaron. So even though the Stellaron is within my body, the flux remains? That's not good.
I hope Arlan is safe.
Okay, track down. Okay, so we're just gonna find more crystals? Question mark? There. Thought I'd give it a shot. Electrical room. Oh shit. Hi.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
I don't even get to start the combat with an ambush. Okay. Ow!
Move carefully.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, lovely.
Time to twirl!
Move carefully.
This is not going to be easy.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Barely getting through that.
Batter up!
It's gonna hurt.
The die is cast.
Ow.
The truth of
I
life
don't
and
want you to
death
have an attack
revealed
boost.
in an instant.
I think I can handle an attack boost.
It's but a vision.
Oh my god, he's almost dead. What do I do? Chapar, I
Let's
need
make it
you to get
quick.
your ult, please. Nope, it's not gonna get it, so we're gonna take a
This
significant amount of
ends
damage. Yes, 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 go, 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 go.
In the name of
It would have
Landau,
been nice before Dan Heng took the
Years of
damage, but
cold.
we'll do it.
hardens the will. We shall never fall!
I need him to get his energy accumulated a lot quicker.
Clemency?
Maybe
Never
I should
heard of
see
it.
if there's a weapon cone appropriate for him that helps with energy regeneration. I don't think it would, but it would make my life a lot easier.
Time to twirl!
Batter up!
What are you looking
He
at?
didn't recover from the break.
It's
That's good.
gonna hurt.
You will know justice.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh, that was glorious.
You must be honored to.
That helped so much. It's okay. I'm hoping he will die this round, sir.
Step aside. The time is now.
Batter up!
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Now, Arlan, why are you here, and why are we having this conversation so close to enemies?
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlan,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlan, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
Okay.
Firstly,
Why?
your trial
That's
of the
just
heart.
awkward.
You went to and the evidence is...
Okay, this is weird. Oh, can I click on one thing? At least one item. I haven't even read these things. I don't know. What is this? I don't know what the individual... Oh, What are the individual items? I have no idea what they are. These ones? Fan reply card. We need the transcript. The life wiki. Okay, the one that looks like a VCR.
Firstly, your
VHS,
trial
sorry,
of
VHS.
the heart. And the evidence.
The VHS.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside of your job description. Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure.
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things, but they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlan, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dan Heng to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlan. Until I spoke with Dan Heng, I never realized how much pressure was on your shoulders.
Miss, I really don't.
Hold it. I have evidence.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know which ones of these is really relevant.
Firstly, your trial of the heart and the evidence.
I have to go through.
Master Capote's. This clearly.
Seriously?
But they hadn't.
Oh,
Well, I don't know what you want.
Miss,
hold it.
I don't know what you want. Take the Peppy picture.
Your ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it? Huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so...
No, Arlan. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlan, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
She's a bit of a dramatic one, isn't she?
My lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Arlan doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew.
She didn't know
Good thing
that.
I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training.
Honey, the point was to go with you.
Guess I made the right decision after all.
Dan Heng was right.
What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Absolutely not.
Arlan, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlan, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I Save you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlan.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
But Madame Herta doesn't even, do anything in regards to the space station. So how is she considered his boss?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of.
I never even thought about Herta. I'm just too used to Asta being the person pulling the shots here.
Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
Of the heart, of the mirror, and of the self?
Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
Those trials really made Asta worry. Don't just read an anonymous journal. Did you really think it would help?
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions, right?
You need to talk to each other more. You both need to start saying what you're thinking. You both need to use your brains more.
Yep, I always say what I'm thinking.
Anyways, Dan Heng was right.
You keep saying that. What did Dan Heng even say?
I'll never tell.
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
I'm sure Peppy would love that. Now, can I get this without interfering with them? Gosh, that was such a long quest. Arlan has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Arlan when you return to the Express. Interesting. What? How did I obtain a Peppy? Excuse me. Thank you. I'll just be leaving. What, you gonna come fight me, bro? Bring it. Bring it. Alright. Well, that was long. I don't think I should make the mistake of reading anybody's messages anymore. Achieved. Complete companion mission, unexpected turn of events. Okay, so these are companion missions. Right. So what color was that? Pink? Pink. I think they were pink. Peppy, you say? I have a Peppy. What does that mean? Yes, he's under consumables. Maybe Peppy will just occasionally appear on the train. I'm not quite sure how I collected a Peppy. Odd.